Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you the daily Apple report for Tuesday, January 23rd, 2024.
But before I walk you through the charts, as usual, just want to encourage you to please click like if you haven't already, subscribe to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel, share the content if you would with friends and colleagues, and check out wickedstocks.com, where we offer a full suite of both daily and weekly analytical videos just like this one. Daily analysis in the SPY and the Triple Q, that is the S&P 500 and NASDAQ 100 ETFs. Weekly analysis in the S&P 500 Index, the NASDAQ 100 Index, the Long Bond ETF, the TLT, as well as 2 individual stock picks a week that you never see on YouTube. That is 8 a month that cater to the 3 to 5 week swing trader out to the 3 to 5 month near-term investor. We're always looking for at least 20% moves on those stock picks, and you can check out all of this for no cost for 5 days. We offer a 5-day free trial up front with a wickedstocks.com subscription. So sign up for wickedstocks.com, check it all out. If you don't like what you see within 5 days, you can cancel your subscription at no cost to you whatsoever.
Let's take a look at the chart, start with the big picture, work our way into the day itself. Long-term support, 163.56, 164.97. We settled above in May, retested in October, rallied then, and closed above an intermediate descending channel top that is now at 178.70. We fell back and retested this area, 178.24 to 178.70. It can continue to contain selling pressures through February, even into the second quarter, and above which we are anticipating new highs in the weeks ahead. And that is the big picture. I don't see us retesting 178.70 anytime soon. This, given the settlement last Friday, actually the open and close above this 187.58 descending 2/3 speed line. And so on the way up, we do have a Fibonacci level at 192.19 that we leapfrogged above on Monday. We opened above it. We did not test it. 192.26 was the low. We didn't reach the next meaningful resistance at 196.16, that low of the high from December, still able to contain intraday buying pressures. And if we push through 196.16 today, we could today actually test the 199.62 2 to 3 week objective. Remember when we closed last Friday above the 187.58 descending 2/3 speed line, I'd mentioned 199.62 remains or would become our next 2 to 3 week target. We're 2 days into it and about 60% of the way there or so. I'm just guessing. 187.58 was kind of a secondary buy signal. There was also one, I don't have it shown here, a horizontal channel formation in the 187 handle. Right now, pullback support is 187.58 down to 185.74. 185.74, nothing more than a rising 2/3 speed line based on the January low against the Monday high. So if we ease back, this narrowing zone, 185.74 to 187.58, is in reach. In fact, I will just jump back to this chart here, that if we close today back below 192.19, that 5/8 Fibonacci off the December high against the more recent low from January, if we close today below 192.19, you should expect within 2 to 3 to 5 days or so of bearish retracement back into the 185.74 to 187.58 region. So I guess I'm talking to 3 to 5 day swing traders when I say that closing below 192.19, you can play the short side into the 185.74 to 187.58 region, narrowing every day and able to contain selling through next week. And once tested or above which, this 199.62 December high remains a 2 to 3 week objective. Only if we were to close below 185.74 in the coming week or so would I expect then a retest of the upper 170s long-term support, where once again we can bottom out through February, and above which I'm expecting still new all-time highs in the coming weeks. We're expecting a retest of that 199.62 all-time high over the next 3 to 5 days now that we've closed above 192.19. So 192.19 is also your 3 to 5 day swing trade to the upside. We closed above it on Monday, now expecting 199.62 over the next 3 to 5 days. And as I said a moment ago, pushing or opening today above 196.16 does allow 199.62 on an intraday basis where we can double top for the week. Now, it may require a settlement today above 196.16 to yield 199.62 tomorrow. But either way, holding above 192.19, 3 to 5 day target now at 199.62, which is a 2 to 3 week objective anyway, above 187.58. The 3 to 5 day swing traders, once again, if we close below 192.19, play the short side down to 187.58, the beginning of a narrowing zone down to 184.74, 185.74, where we can bottom out through next week and even through February trade. And this would be, if given the opportunity, a solid 2 to 3 week buy opportunity up to 199.62. So if we do test the mid to upper 180s over the next 3 to 5 days, solid zone of support to buy into through next week. Once tested within 2 to 3 weeks, we can round back up to 199.62. As I have been mentioning, is it illustrated anywhere? And it is. I was mentioning that as we were testing the lower 180s then, now the upper 170s, that a 2 to 3 month buy opportunity presented itself then up to 206.27. And following the settlement last Friday above 187.58, that's now more like 1 to 2 months. And we do have a 2 to 3 week target at 199.62. And if over the next, over the next few days, over the next week or two, we settle above 199.62, we're probably just another week or two away from reaching 206.27, given the velocity we're seeing right now. Holding above 187.58 over the next month, two at the most, we should reach 206.27, where we can top out on a monthly basis. So, and I've been mentioning this. I've been mentioning how when we were testing the low 180s, upper 170s, this area over the last week or two, that this 205, 210 region should be considered our next longer-term 2 to 3 month target. And that remains in play now. Following the settlement last Friday above 187.58, probably narrowed over the next, quite possibly by the end of February. And once again, it would be a settlement above the 199.62 all-time high that was put out in December, where we're just another week or two away from reaching 206.27, where profits can be taken on the 2 to 3 month time horizon, or the 1 to 2 month time horizon above 187.58, or the 1 to 2 week time horizon above 199.62. Profits can be taken and a short can be set at 206.27. As we move into the second quarter, we can fall away from here on a monthly basis. So keep that in mind. But overall, if we can close above 206.27 over the next couple of months or sooner, then this ultra long-term target that I've been talking about for months now at 236.09 or 236.01 becomes a realistic 2 to 3 month objective if over the coming weeks we can close above 206.27. Until then, this is your short sale zone as we move into the second quarter. Keep that in mind. I'll be talking that way now for the next, however long it takes to reach it. Once again, I'll get back to this chart here that, if we break 192.19 today, 191.09 in reach, that is this low area, this former gap. And once again, if we close today below 192.19, I see no good reason to be long Apple through the rest of the week. And over that time frame, over the next 2 to 3 days, we should fall back to 187.58, the beginning of a range of support down to 185.74, where 3 to 5 day swing traders can take profits, 3 to 5 day swing traders can go long, and 3 to 5 week swing traders can go long, anticipating bullish rotation back to 199.62 within 2 to 3 weeks, and within a month or two of retesting the mid to upper 180s, if that so happens, we can reach all the way back up to 206.27 and climbing. I'm going to leave it at that. I think that's all there needs to be said for Tuesday's Apple. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com for that 5-day free trial. I'll be back tomorrow with Wednesday's Apple report. You have a great day.